What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's September 9th, 9:54 a.m. and this is the market update. So we got the dollar chart up right now, and this is what we were watching. We broke down from it, and we can see that we finally have broke down below the EMA ribbon, and that's what we were waiting for. We had said that this was like that three top pattern, the 1, the 2, 3 fake breakout, back down, and we're going to come test this zone down here. So we've already kind of done that. The dollar is having like a knee-jerk reaction back up, but we have flipped the trend to bearish. So we have like a downtrend going right now. We can get this trend line up like this, and then we have this trend line coming down like that. So you can see that's our new kind of trend. We have gone from going up like this, kind of like that, and now we've broken down. So this is our downtrend. So that's what we're gonna expect. Then we got on the 4-hour chart, we have this gap up here. That's the only thing. We broke down with a gap. You can see it on the 1 hour right over here. Usually we fill those, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did come up like that, and then maybe cryptos correct a little bit, come back down, retest, hold as support, and then we, for the dollar, come back down. Cryptos will come back down during this up phase, but then when we come back down here, we'll start to hit new highs today or over the weekend. So that's what I'm expecting going forward for the dollar. We are in bearish territory. You can see that the median line here, we're down below it. Usually that signals that we're in a downtrend. And if we go to the 4-hour chart, you can see that we finally got below that point. So this whole time in this uptrend, and when we went into the uptrend, we're above this 0 median line. See, we went up and this whole time, but we just broke down below it. So now we've switched trends. You can see that by the EMA ribbon. We see the last time we did that was back here. So we could be in a sustained downtrend for a little bit, maybe a couple weeks, a month, but I do believe this might be the overall top of the dollar. So if we could break the 12-hour EMA ribbon, that would give me more signs as far as that we are topped. So we do have a little more ways to go down here. We need to break 108 for that to happen. But if we go out now to the 2-week chart, we've been waiting for this signal to come in. So we've been waiting for this sell signal to come in on the dollar. Still waiting to pop up here. So we got that. So we've been waiting for this sell now signal to come in, because last time we kind of went in a trend like this. Once we got the sell now, that marked the bottom of the crypto market, and we're still sticking by that we've already bottomed. Back here we got a long exit and a short entry kind of in the middle of this trend, just like back here, long exit, short entry, and now we're creeping very close to crossing down here. We already crossed down the stock RSI. This candle closes today, so the next 2 weeks will be very interesting as far as the dollar and how that goes. So if we go to the regular candles, we can see that, wow, we're printing like a gravestone doji over here, something like that. You like to see a long wick on the top, small body right where it is. So if we can close where we're at right here, or we even make this candle red with a small body, that's going to signal the top here. I'm calling it. I think that we have topped. So we can see that the trend line as well too, like that. So if we broke down back below 106, we're breaking the high time frame trend. So that's what I'm seeing for the dollar. And then for the bond yields, it's looking like we're curling over here with the stock RSI. If we can get the daily TSI to cross down too, that would be good. We did break above retracement levels, and we're holding the 786 as support though. But we could, just kind of stay stable here for a while. Maybe come down, and then we go. We could stay stable. So all we gotta watch is if we break 3.5%, then we could target up here to the downside. It's likely we would retest like 2.88 around that area. You have like a trend coming down like that. So if we do pull down, it's likely going to retest that trend line, which would coincide with the 200-day moving average, the 200 moving average, and then right there. So the red line, yellow line. So that's where I would foresee us fall into, and then that would signal a top in probably the bond yields, because on the 1 week or 2 week chart we do have sell warnings. So that's what I would see as far as that goes. But yeah, so now we got Bitcoin with a nice pump today, that's for sure. Pink Fibonacci moving average nailed it to a T. It's been such a good indicator to follow throughout the entire history of Bitcoin. You can see it right to a T. Bam. And now we started pop up. It's a daily chart. We're getting above the median line in the void lines, so that's good to see. We're seeing a stock RSI cross up, the pink cross up. We're seeing TSI cross up, MACD cross up, RSI getting above the 50 median line. All at the same time. You like to see those synchronized cross ups, so that just signals that we have a strong move right now. This is huge. So it's kind of very similar to what we did back over here at the July bottom, where we retested the lows. We had the body close the longest for the first time that it's had in like basically 6 months. The last time we closed the body down there was like January versus July, so 7 months. And then this time we had, for the first time, the biggest, or for the first time in a while, the daily close had closed not seen since December 2020. So it's been like a year and 8 months, pretty sure, 2021, yeah, like a year and 8 months since we closed, since these levels. Just like kind of here was a smaller version of it, but we had a fake out, so a fake breakdown just like back here, and then we had a bullish engulfing candle pop up like that. So it's likely now we're gonna start going into a pretty nice uptrend like that. You can see that we're gonna cross down on the MACD. We saved it with a dark green right there. You can see the dark green pop in. You're seeing the stock RSI cross up, and you're seeing the TSI cross up now right as well too. This is a 3-day chart, so this is a pretty big time frame. We're seeing the pink not go below the green, which is good. It's crossing back up here. We want to see the blue get rejected back down. But yeah, everything's looking good as far as Bitcoin goes, so that resembles back into the altcoin market. 5-day chart saved itself. We go to a weekly. A weekly's looking good for a nice solid bounce. Yeah, so everything is looking good on Bitcoin's end. Very similar to what we did back here. So maybe we have a slow grind up, a couple weeks maybe to the end of September, and then start of October we have a pump up like that, and then into November to December we can I totally, a lot of people don't think, I do think that could happen. It's totally entirely possible by the end of the year for Bitcoin to reach back to 60K. And then what that would coincide with is the altcoins going crazy, because the the Bitcoin dominance, if we pull it up, we've called the Bitcoin dominance to a T since May. Oh, what's going on? So let me pull up the Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance, we had called we were going to go to 48%. We called the top there. We said it was going to come down, retest the horizontal line. If it broke that, it was going to go to this horizontal line. If it broke that, that would serve as a rejection point. Then we had the downward sloping resistance line now acting as support. It broke it. We said we were going to come down to retest this trend line down here, and we're getting close to testing it. We do have a nice strong candle out of the Bitcoin dominance though. So we're saying either we're going to fall through the floor now, or it's likely we're going to come back up, retest these levels up here, and then we're going to fall through the floor here. It's looking more like the reaction that we have right now. It's looking like Bitcoin dominance may find a kind of recovery right here, a relief bounce. I do think it would come up to somewhere like 43%, somewhere around there. We're going to have to watch it, but yeah, so we're seeing the red come to white right now. So we're going to have to see how the end of the weekly close goes for Bitcoin dominance, but it does seem like Bitcoin's showing a lot of strength. We're up like 9% today. 9% is a big move out of Bitcoin especially. So Bitcoin dominance does seem like it will recover a little bit if we maintain or get back above this downward sloping trend line by the weekly close. So if we go to a 2-week chart, 10-day, let's go to that. Yeah, so we do seem like we may have a bounce from here. This is going red to white. If we have a cross up here, that will seal the deal. But we do have some time to wait for that candle to close, so we'll have to see. Then let's go to others dominance. So others dominance sitting right on top of the gray Fibonacci moving average as support. We have a convergence coming on right now. We have the median line here coming down like that. We have this conversion like that. So in 10 days, we should have a move out of the altcoin dominance. We're seeing us curl back in here like that. We're seeing this flatten out. We're seeing this rising, getting above the 50 median line. So all it's going to take is one uptick. If we see that happen, then we know that altcoin dominance is going to probably explode and Bitcoin dominance will fall through that floor. So those are the things we are watching. Cryptos are looking good right now. Dollar's looking not so good, which is good for crypto. So we're going to continue watching those things. And yeah, 108.86. It's continuing to fall. Oh, what a candle. If that... Ooh. I'm calling it the top of the dollar right now. Like, that is not a good candle to see, especially... So the 10-day candles closing and the 2-week candles closing. Wow. 1-week candles closing, and then 3-week candle. Let's see, 3-week candles closing too. So we have a 3-week, 2-week, 1-week, and 10-day candle closing, and those higher time frames. That candle does not look good for the dollar. So it seems to me that we're gonna on the verge to explode with crypto. So that's it, guys. That's the market update. Enjoy your Friday, and I'll see you in the Discord.